The outsider feeling. There are 8 powerful signs that show you are not meant to live like most people. Carl Jung discovered that people with these signs experience life in ways others simply cannot understand. You see hidden patterns that most people miss. Social situations don't give you energy. They drain you. Authority figures trigger an instinctive resistance you can't explain. And even when you achieve success, it feels empty and meaningless. Picture this. You're sitting in a room full of people laughing, talking, and connecting. Yet you feel completely separate, not lonely, but different. As if you see reality through other eyes. You notice the social rules, the rituals, the way people act, and you ask yourself, how did I end up among such strange creatures? Jung knew this feeling well. He said, the individual has always had to struggle not to be overwhelmed by the tribe. This is what I call outsider consciousness. It's not a sickness to be fixed, but a higher way of processing reality. Jung believed this sense of not belonging is actually proof of your psychological differentiation, your ability to step out of the hive mind that keeps most people trapped in group thinking. The 8 signs begin. Jung noticed 8 clear signs in people who live this way. If you recognize them, you are on the path of true individuality. 1. Pattern recognition, overdrive. You see hidden systems, contradictions, and connections others miss. You can tell when words don't match energy, when social systems keep people asleep, and when beliefs are designed to control. People may think you're overthinking, but you're actually seeing deeper truth. 2. Solitude restoration. Crowds exhaust you, but solitude heals you. Being alone doesn't feel lonely, it feels natural. In silence, you connect with your deepest self and restore your energy. Jung said, solitude is for me a fountain of healing. 3. Resistance to false authority. You don't blindly respect power. You sense when leaders or bosses are corrupt or lack wisdom, and you instinctively resist. It's not rebellion. It's your inner compass telling you when authority is false. 4. The success paradox. No matter how much you achieve, you still feel empty if it doesn't align with your true self. Promotions, money, or status can feel like chains instead of rewards. You crave meaning, not medals. The deeper gifts. 5. Emotional absorption, the emotional sponge. You unconsciously absorb the emotions of others. You feel tension in a room before anyone speaks. You feel pain, fear, or anger that doesn't even belong to you. This makes crowds draining, but also gives you deep empathy. 6. Symbolic thinking. You naturally think in symbols, stories, and archetypes. Dreams, myths, and synchronicities speak directly to you. You see life as a deeper pattern, not just random events. This is what Jung called archetypal perception. 7. Transformation through crisis. Unlike most people, your darkest times transform you. Depression, loss, or breakdowns became turning points that forced you into a higher level of consciousness. What broke others became your breakthrough. Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. 8. Calling to guide others. Despite feeling like an outsider, you feel a deep inner drive to help others grow. You naturally take on roles like teacher, healer, writer, or guide, not because you chose it, but because life chose it for you. The integration challenge and pioneer role. But there's a struggle. How do you live true to yourself while still surviving in a world built for conformity? Jung called this the tension of opposites. You must learn to play social roles when needed, but never lose touch with your authentic self. This requires what I call conscious adaptation, wearing masks when necessary, but knowing they are only masks. Speaking society's language without becoming absorbed by it. If you succeed, you become a bridge, someone who connects the unconscious crowd with higher truth. Jung believed people like you serve an evolutionary purpose. You are a pioneer of consciousness, exploring psychological territories before the rest of humanity is ready. Every major leap in human awareness began with outsiders who refused to fit in. Your gifts, pattern recognition, emotional depth, symbolic vision are not accidents. They are tools given to you because the world needs them. This is why you often feel out of place in your time and culture. Your consciousness is built for the future. Jung said that meaningful coincidences, what he called synchronicity, guide you toward your true purpose. You were not meant to just survive. You were meant to transform and help humanity transform with you.